How many cows do y'all house here?
On this dairy, I milk 1,400 cows twice a day.
Okay, wow.
Every 700 cows makes a load of milk.
How long does that usually take? Like the math, 7 minutes each, like
Well,
round?
a shift is 7.5, 8 hours.
Okay.
By the time they start milking, to the time they wash up and leave. But stay here, don't get too close. Sometimes
Yeah,
the cow will turn on us, and worse than a bull.
Oh no.
She's
mommy.
Well, yeah, she's a mommy. She's protecting her baby.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta be real careful with a fresh cow. They can get a hold of you and roll you in the ground, thinking that you're something to come eat her calf. Do you know what I'm saying?
So from here, when do you guys take the calves and put them over?
This calf's gonna get licked and cleaned, and if that calf gets up and sucks that mama, that's really good because it gets colostrum. If not, we're gonna give it colostrum.
Okay.
Because we save. If we don't give colostrum, our death rate goes up.
Yeah.
So we have to give colostrum, and we have colostrum saved, frozen.
And what is colostrum for people who may not know?
It's the first milk out of a cow. First, it's got all the vitamin, all the antibodies. It's same with the human. It's the first milk. And then after that, it becomes regular milk. But he'll stay here for a little bit, and these guys are doing their job. Then they'll come get these 2 calves, and they'll take it to the calf nursery. We like to have every calf by itself, so we know if it's got its milk, eats its grain. And after about 70 days, 65 days, we take them out of there and put them in group pens of 20.
Okay.
And they can socialize.
So what made you guys decide to work towards all A2A2 cows in the first place?
Because people were having a hard time digesting, drinking milk. My head guy that works for me for 30 years couldn't drink no more milk, and he loved milk. So I started investigating it, and 3 years ago I started breeding and getting the bulls. And
you said that it's a production issue where it's the bulls that have the A1 protein or the A1 gene.
Well, they all went for production. Everybody went for volume. Okay, well, I got the volume in my cows already. Okay, I got the genetics. I want the A2 now. So what I did is I went with my semen salesman. I says, give me bulls with net merit of 1,000 or better. I want this criteria. You find me these bulls. But I did it. I did it for my guy, and it just kind of fell into it for the people, for the community. You know, Pat says, Gerby, can I have all A2? I said, well, I'm working on it. And then he's getting where everybody's wanting it. Well, let me go test all my cows and make this herd A2. Then I made that herd A2, and I moved cows. You know, I moved cows from this dairy to that dairy to make it happen. See all the purple tags? These are all A2. The ones got purple tags are A2. All the milk cows are A2 now. So we got that, and then we're working our way with the heifers net. You know. This was whole corn, and now it's flaked corn, like a corn flake.
Okay, so this is not the cereal, but
well, it's like steamed flake corn. We take I buy it flaked.
Okay.
Because if I feed a cow a whole corn or kernel, she's going to pass it through. Here, she will absorb all the nutrients. I don't lose anything.
Awesome. The kitchen.
This is canola.
Okay.
What they do is they press this and they get all the oil. Canola oil is expensive. And this is the pellet that they make after they press it. So I feed a lot of canola. This is high in protein.
Okay.
Very, very good feed for the cows. Soy hull pellets. Same like soybeans. This is the pellet after they get done pressing the oil. So that they keep the oil and I get everything else in the pellet. And it's really good cattle feed. Here's cottonseed. This is cotton. You know when you make clothes?
Yeah.
This is the seed that's left over. This is a very good product because it's got a lot of fiber and then it's got a lot of protein. So you look inside, it's got cottonseed. See the seed? See the seed? It's got full of protein. Now we always feed 2 pounds per cow. If you feed less than 2 pounds per cow, it don't work.
Okay.
But you can feed between 2 and 6, 2 and 7 pounds per cow.
And how do you keep track of which cows are eating more, eating less?
with that set of scales on that wagon, and we feed so many pounds per corral, per string, so many cows in the string. It's all done through computers, and and the guy knows how many pounds of feed to put in that manger for those cows to eat. So you got the cottonseed, you got and then I'm gonna show you the premix.
Okay.
The guy takes all the grains, and we call this a premix.
So this is everything together.
Almost. This is all the dry feed.
Okay.
Here, pull your hand out. This is the cottonseed. There's the canola. Here's the corn. Where's my soy hull pellets? They're here. They're here. See the soy hull pellets? So those are the four grains, okay? And then we put a little bit of straw. You can see it here, little bit of straw. It scratches the rumen, okay?
Okay.
So this is called a premix, and we put so many pounds in the wagon, and then after we get this in the wagon, come over here. We got alfalfa hay that we add to it, and we add our corn silage, our triticale silage. Smell that.
Ooh,
smells good, huh?
Yeah.
So what we do is we grow all our own corn, and then what we do is we harvest it with choppers, and we see the corn how it's smashed in little pieces. You do not want to have whole pieces of corn because they'll pass through the cow. But this corn grows very tall, and when the choppers come, they chop it in little pieces. See that?
Well, folks, coming up after the break, Bella will be back to take a look behind the scenes at the cows and even how they're milked and what steps Sarah Farms is taking to make sure that their cows stay happy and healthy.
In a normal dairy, how many times a day?
Two times.
2 times. Okay.
We milk our cows twice a day.
Okay.
We don't like milking them 3 times a day because it's hard. They walk on cement. We like them to rest, eat, and it's like driving a car. You know, 70 pounds of milk, 72 pounds of milk, 70 miles an hour on the freeway.
Yeah.
It's nice. You start going 80 miles an hour and you have a blowout, you could have a bad wreck. Cows are the same way. So what we're doing here, these cows are milking right now. And a cow milks in, every turn is about 7 minutes. So she's here for 7 minutes. They're gonna bring in the next set of cows. They're gonna prep them. They're gonna disinfect them.
And tell me about this machine here that they're hooked up to.
Okay. These machines, they milk about 7 minutes. See how much milk's coming out of this cow? See how full this bag is?
So where to next?
The milk goes to the pipeline.
Okay.
See the milk going from here to the pipeline? Then from here, we're gonna go down go where the milk goes. It goes to the receivers.
Okay.
The milk goes to the receiver. It's coming from the barn, goes through these filters, comes to the press. Fill this. Fill that.
Oh, that's nice and cold.
That's like 36, 37 degrees.
Okay.
And then from here, see here, 36.5.
Okay.
And from here, we're going to the bulk tank,
Okay.
which are going to the bulk tank. When it gets full, the alarm goes off, the buzzer, the milkers change to the other tank.
Okay.
So we always make 6,000 gallon load of milk.
Okay. How many trucks come through here every day?
This dairy gets 2 a day.
Okay, 2 a day.
2 a day. I've been doing this since I was a little kid. They put me on a tractor when I was 4 years old.
Oh my
Couldn't touch
God.
the pedals. Just drive the tractor down the hay alley, and the workers would throw the bales of hays off.
Absolutely.
They would set me on there, and I'd just go like this. And we at the end of the alley, they would jump on and stop it and get me off.
So this is like a natural progression.
I'm a cow guy.
Yeah.
I'm a cowman. I mean, I love cows.